this, and we can continue in the chat. I do want to say that the next speaker, for personal reasons, couldn't make it today. So I know a lot of us wanted to listen to the Git chat talk, and I want to too. So hopefully I can get them, and maybe we can make a recording and put it into the YouTube record later. But we will figure that out in a bit. So we do have 10 minutes of, well, 7 minutes of free chatting, which I guess I can open it up to anyone who has a microphone, which is all the speakers. Feel free to just unmute yourselves and talk and have some fun for a couple of minutes while the next person preps. So who's up next?
Do have something real quick, if I could steal it for a second. So you guys probably already saw it in the chat because I posted it a second ago, but I have like 100-something Blue Sky codes that I collected for Visual Conference. So if you guys would like to join the platform and help us make a stronger dev presence there, I've got tons of them. So yeah, I'm gonna post a couple of them after every talk so that I don't completely overwhelm the chat and make people like scatter for them. But if by the end you don't have one, let me know and I'll give you one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have extras. So
yep, a bunch of us probably have extras also. So just ask for them. You know, make an account for yourself if you need a dev account, and then follow each other. Like that. Yeah. Eventually we can migrate off of Twitter.
Blue Sky is really good for networking between developers. There's a lot of creatives on it, period. I won't say it's great for audience yet because it's not open invite yet, but it is great for getting connected to other developers on a platform that actually doesn't like compress the algorithm against us. So
yep.
Yeah.
It's also, now they made it so that people who don't have an account can view posts. So it's better than better than it was before. Otherwise just, we got 5 minutes to just randomly chat about something. What is going on here? Blue Sky doesn't have hashtags. Is there any discovery, audience growth? So yeah, there's not enough people for audience. They've got, I think, 2 million accounts, and obviously not everyone is active anymore. So it's not good for being a megaphone. It's good for talking to other people.
It is definitely not good for audience just yet, but I will say that Neil Gaiman's on there all the time, so that's a big plus.
It is generally a chill vibe, so I like it for the chatty, talking to other people who are doing cool stuff aspect. That they've reproduced that part of Twitter fairly well. It's not good for the I need to get 20,000 people to tell them to go buy my new game. That's not good for that yet.
Yeah, it's not good for audience yet. Maybe one day. I don't know, but it is really good for dev networking and networking between other creatives because right now that's pretty much what it's currently being used for. There's a lot of technical resources on there. A lot of the people that are on there are developers of some nature because they're programming for the platform. In fact, actually, I've already got Lemon reposting in our channels here for it. So if you guys want to use that, it's there. So.
Oh, cool. All right. Just for the hell of it, I gave Maxi the ability to you can promote someone to panelists. So Maxi now has panelists.
You will live to regret this,
I don't know if I'll live to regret this.
Yeah, that's right. That's the right emphasis here. Will you live after this? That's a good question. Well, I have nothing to say. Thank you all for rocking so hard every year. Every single year you're fantastic, and I love this conference so much. Every time like this last year, there was this one game that said like it's something else, and then I played it and it was a visual novel, and I was like, why are you saying you're something else? You're a visual novel, and that was my year this year. So like, if you do a visual novel, be proud you do a visual novel. You're fantastic for it. I love you all. You can do a lot of really cool stuff with Ren'Py, with Nani Novel, with whatever you're using. And I don't know, like, I just want people to see that whether visual novels are games or not, they are fantastic. Just play more stuff. That's my 15 seconds of whatever.
All right, so we just got Maxi's 15-second VNConf 2024 talk. Perfect.
Bye-bye.
I look forward to seeing it on YouTube.
It's just really cool that we have enough regular, like people read recognize it. I'm like, yeah, I can give you a microphone. And it's fine. It's all fine. Okay, we have 3 more minutes left.
I was going to ask what was the most traumatizing between math and marketing for the audience.
Yeah, which
because
which
that
which
was a hell of a
scarier?
start.
Yeah, which hurt people the most, math or marketing?
Math will never hurt you.
Oh, okay. Someone has an interesting question. Should there always be a separate account for game dev? Or would putting it on your personal account when you can, like, should you separate these things, or should you just have like a personal account that you just run?
I would personally say that it depends on what is your brand, what kind of people you want to be like. Are you advertising mostly your games or mostly yourself as a dev? Personally, I have a separate account for my personal stuff, but I saw some devs like posting about this, and especially for solo devs, it can work to have like your technical account and your game dev account being the same, because people are going to follow the developers they like and not the games they like to play. It depends on what you want the audience to see in you. Like, do you want them to focus on your games, or do you want them to focus on yourself as a content creator overall? It's just a different way of seeing things. So yeah.
Yeah, just don't be like Japan. Japan does it all bad, where they every time they have a new project, they start a new Twitter account, and then they lose all their followers because I don't know why they do that. They're crazy. Let's see here. All right, the next person who is speaking. Why is this not Justin is up next?
Are people seeing my screen? All
Yep,
right.
we are seeing a VNConf 2024 1.0. Yep, we are like a minute ahead of time, but yeah, it's cool. You can start if you really want to. No big deal.
I'm just gonna turn down the Zoom so there's no echo.